All right, welcome back. In our last, previous lecture, we were able to build our tasks with our time and management and everything. What we forgot to talk about is also planning for the cost. All right, it's also very important. Now, if you look at, there are two additional sheets. All right, one is the stakeholders. All right, and or the sponsor list. So basically, it tells you need to have something like this, all right, so that you know you know, who to address issues to. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, John Doe is the CEO, and he's the one that is going to finally approve of this project. All right, and we also have Janet Smith, who's a senior manager, and she'll approve of the project milestone. So for example, over here, submitting for approval here, you're gonna send it to Janet Smith. You know what I mean? So you need to have something like this, all right? And also the cost baseline. This is very important. This is like budgeting, all right? Now, this is the simplest way to do this, all right? You're gonna give them a cost, for the main things, the hardware, the hosting, API, design, and then your own charges too. All right. Now there are two important things you have to do here: the base cost and the main cost. Okay, the base cost is the minimum that they expected or they should expect from the tax or the item. All right, and then the main cost might be the maximum that they will have to. All right, now if you also have to put a percentage of the cost. All right, if you give them a total cost, you have to tell them that, look, 45% is going in for this. All right, this is going in for that, this percentage is going in for that percentage is going in for that. At the end of the day, you will have 100% budget. When you present something like this, it makes you a professional. They know that you know what you're doing, and they can't really argue with you on like just telling them, I need $2,000 to make this project, just like that. All right, you need to divide your budget into something like this. All right, so this is also one of the things you will do. This is basically planning your the budget. All right, breaking it down for them. Let's go back to our project here. Now we need to create a Gantt chart. All right, so a Gantt chart is basically a chart that show the chart that shows you these tags. All right, and then the time frame or the duration in a graphical way. All right, it's very important because sometimes it's very difficult to read these. All right, but you can look on a chart and know which project that can be done simultaneously. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So what we want to do, you want to click on insert on the menu bar. All right, and then chart. On the bar chart, let's choose the second one. I'm using Office 2010, so if you are using 2013, I heard 2016 is out. You might not find this here, but you can still find it, right? So we are using the name of the bar chart we are using is the stacked bar. All right, so sorry, you don't have to click on anything. All right, just click on an empty area because we're gonna have to select the data by ourselves, right? So let's go to insert and then click on this again. So you're gonna get an empty chart like this, all right? And you might wanna resize this a bit. Great. So next thing we do, just right click and then click on select data. All right, and then we want to select some data here. All right, now the first data we want to select is here, the start date. Okay, so we're gonna click on add. All right, now here it says the name of the series. All right, and the name of the series will be start, so we just click on start. All right, and then over here if you're seeing this 1 into curly brace, just take it out. Now we're going to select the values, and we're going to start from 9.1 over here. Okay, we're going to start from 9.1 and we're going to drag all the way down to 9/20th. All right, and then we'll click on OK. When you do that, you're going to see something like this. Okay, you're going to see 1 to 15. All right, and then you're going to see days. I mean, the dates down here. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Now, we need to add the days here, these days. Okay, so we're gonna right click and go to select data again. We go to add. All right, and then you click on days. You need to specify the name of this series. We take this out, we'll leave the equals, and then we drag from here to here. All right, so we have the values too. When you click on OK, you're gonna see that this color, all right, is representing the days, and then the blue ones are representing the starts. All right, we're gonna take the blue out, and we're gonna leave the red ones there. All right. Now, what we want to do, one last thing we want to do is we want to replace these numbers, all right, with the names of the tags. All right, the names of the tags. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna excuse me, right click on it. All right, that's all. You're just gonna right click on this, click on it, make sure it's selected. All right, and then right click on it and go to select data. Okay, and then we can see them here, right? The 1 to 15. All right, now this is on the horizontal x-axis. All right, so you're going to click on edit. Okay, and now we need to select the label range. All right, we're going to start from here. We're not starting from tags. Okay, we are starting from here, and if you count these, you're going to end up having 15, right? So we're going to start from here and drag this down to launch. All right, and then we click on OK, and let's click on OK again, and you can see we have these here. Now it's not looking good, it's looking, upside down. We have to rearrange it, right? The launch is starting, we want this one to start. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on it, right click on it. All right, then select format axis. All right, down here you could also double click on it. Okay, but let's just click on it, make sure it's selected, right click, and then click on format axis, and all you want to do is check this box. All right, categorize in reverse order. All right, you just click on categorize in reverse order, and then you're gonna see it like this. All right, let me position this well so you can see that excuse me, we have the taxes here, the tax, we've got them here, and then we have the dates up in there, and then these are the dates. But we want to take this out. Well, if you want to leave it, you can leave it, but let's just take it out so we get more space. All right, we're not done yet. Now we have to do what is called we have to take these blue things out. All right, because we only want to see the days. All right, now we're gonna right click on it. First of all, click, make sure they are selected, right click and go to format series, format data series. All right, and then over here fill. Okay, gonna choose no fill. All right, you see what happened when we chose no fill, right? And then on the border colors, you're gonna choose no lines. All right, and then now we have them out. Right, now the last thing we're gonna do here is excuse me, you can see this date is starting from second here. All right, it's supposed to start from from here. The 9/2 is supposed to start from here. All right, so we need to fix that. What I want you to do is you're gonna right click. First of all, click on the start date here, the first one, right click on it, and then go to format cell. I think, let's see, my PC is still loading, as you can see. All right, so it's loaded. Now click on general. When you click on general, you're gonna see the name of the cell. All right, this the value. all right, the programmable value of the cell. I want you to write this down, all right, or if you can memorize it, just memorize it. Is 4 2 mine is 42614. All right, so write yours down somewhere. Don't click on OK here. We just want to get this value. All right, so get the value, cancel. Now click on the date. All right, right click on it. All right, and go to format as. All right, now over here, the minimum over here. All right, over here you want to set it to fix. Okay, and you want to put the number that you got. All right, mine was 42614. All right, and then you want to just click somewhere else, right? And if you do that, you realize that your name, your date is now starting with, the first date. That is the value here. All right. So that's how to fix that thing over there. All right. And also you can see that it starts from 9-1, then it jumps to 9-6, then 9-11. So it's like the units in between is too much. This is 5, I guess. From 1 to 6 is 5. From 6 to 11 is 5. From 11 to 16 is 5. And you can see that from here. That this is the major unit. All right. Now we want to change it to 2. All right. Let's change it to 2. Basically. All right. And now you can see that it's starting from, first, then second. So second is in the middle, then third, fourth in the middle, then fifth. That's looking good. All right, we can close this. Now if these are too small for you, you can also format it, right? Make it look bigger a little bit over here. You see that? You can just drag this, now it's looking a little bit bigger, but I'll just keep it at 100. Yeah, let me just keep it at 100. So now we're done with our Gantt chart. Let me quickly explain to you what we have here. Okay, you don't have to even look at these. All right, you don't have to look at all these here. All right, you can just look at your Gantt chart and say, look, man, I have from on the first, I need to kickstart with a meeting, right? Let's say you've probably done all these. You are here staffing. This was cancelled, by the way. Now on the design, which should start on assist. All right, we got assist here in the middle. If you want to see all the dates, all right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna format the as and change this to 1. All right, for demonstration purposes, I will do this because I want to explain things for you, right? But you're gonna have this place compacted up, and we don't want that, by the way. So on the cyst over here, you're gonna start with the design, right? And that will take 2 days, so 6, 7, and 8. All right, and then you have the front end coding, which starts on the 7th. So you can see that this and this are overlapping, all right? Which means you can do this and this on the same day. You see that? Now from here, you can see the longest tasks, or the tasks that would take the longest days to complete. And that's this one. All right. This one, which matches with the backend coding. The backend coding would take the longest days. It's going to take 1, 2, 3 days. You see that? And also this will take a bit long. Which one is this? This is the final development. All right. So you can see how the Gantt chart is used here, right? It really helps you to manage your tasks, and your days. Sorry about that. Manage your tasks and your days and everything, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take that, format this, and let me change it. Let me change the axis to 2. So that we have a clean, So when we come back, I hope this was clear enough. You can go ahead and format it, format your chart area. I'm saying, like, use some, gradient fields and stuff like that for your chart. Make it look, just make it look nicer a little bit, right? I hope this was helpful. It's helpful actually, it's very helpful. So make sure you learn it, learn how to use it, learn how it works pretty well. All right. You can track all your progress from here. All right. If you're working on 3 projects a day, all right, and you want to know where you are, how long you've gone, how long it's going to take, you can just quickly refer to your Gantt chart and say, look, man, I am on the, 9th, I'm on the 13th, and this is the project that will take a longer time to build, and this is what I need to do. I need to do the backend coding and stuff like that. All right. So I will attach this file. Okay. I'm going to attach this file also, so that we can you can refer to it and make sure that you don't have any mistakes, all right, in your project. All right. So thank you very much. I hope this was helpful. Learn to do this is very important. It is used in every major project. All right. There is no successful project out there that wasn't planned. There is no successful project out there that wasn't tracked. There is no successful project out there that wasn't managed. All right. So cultivate the habit and try to do this. Okay. Thank you very much. And I will see you on the next lecture.